The 2010 animation film Megamind is a fun and exciting adventure for the entire family. Even all these years later, this is still beloved by a lot of people out there. Man, DreamWorks Animation sure know how to produce some classics, with this being another film I enjoy so much. So the story of this one is that it stars Megamind. He is a highly intelligent alien supervillain, and for years he has had a rivalry with his arch nemesis Metroid Man. So when Megamind ends up defeating him, then he creates a superhero of his own, but that superhero actually becomes a supervillain worse than Megamind ever was. And from there, it's one of the best animation movies from the 2010s. There is so much that I had liked about this one. The story was good, the voice cast did such an amazing job, and the music was also great, which was done by Hans Zimmer. And just seeing Megamind go from the bad guy to the good guy by the end of the film is some good character development in my opinion. Plus, this one is very hilarious, which actually makes this film very enjoyable for entire families. Nonetheless, when it comes down to it, this one is a cult classic, and quite frankly, it is also one of the best DreamWorks animation movies out there. I actually enjoy all the characters in this film. Megamind, he's an interesting one. Consider how he starts off as a supervillain with his rivalry against Metroid Man. And so when he finally defeats him, he's like, what's next? What do? I need a superhero to fight me. And so Megamind comes up with the idea to get Hal, give some powers. And the thing is, Hal accidentally gets his powers and, well, he becomes a supervillain. It was quite the 180 turn I didn't see coming. Because Hal has this crush on Roxanne, then Roxanne doesn't feel the same way about him, so he gets all angry and all that. And speaking of which, I think Roxanne is a cool character. In the beginning, she's just a reporter, which is a Lois Lane spoof. I know there's a lot of DC references in this film. And then there's Minion, another cool character. It's pretty interesting with him being the sidekick of Megamind. He actually has some pretty funny moments. In fact, this whole entire film is just laugh out loud. One thing about this film that still holds up well is the animation. The story is real good. The voice cast did a great job. And the music is so lovable. Like, literally, I could listen to the music of this soundtrack all day. And not only is this movie very iconic, the legacy of it speaks for itself, I am surprised why it never got a sequel. Seriously though, a Megamind 2 would have been nice to see, but I did hear there's a TV series in the work that's supposed to be coming out next year. If you're a fan of anime movies, and if you haven't seen this one, then definitely check it out because it is such a enjoyable thrill ride all throughout. I'm giving this film 8 out of 10. DreamWorks Animation knows how to make awesome franchises such as Shrek, How to Train Your Dragon, Kung Fu Panda, and several others. Now, one thing I had appreciated about this one was the characters weren't over-exaggerated. Sure, there are memes all throughout this film, and quite frankly, it doesn't become redundant or outright boring. It's actually some of the best parts of this film. Kids will love this one, and adults will appreciate it for what it is because overall, this is just a fun thrill ride for all ages. And that is my review of Megamind. Okay, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this movie. Alright, this is Slim Guy 172 saying peace out.